80% of resolutions bite the dust by February, and that's crazy. Life gets busy, motivation just fizzles out, and then suddenly those grand plans just lose steam. No judgment here, we've all been there. But now picture this, a different story for you in 2024, a year where you can actually feel pride in what you have done. So let's find real solutions, because this year our goals aren't just wishes on a board, they're real. If that sounds good to you, then let's make this happen. Also, thank you to JMMB for partnering with me, and I'll tell you more about them later on in this video. Now, step one is going to be apply the wheel of life. Now, I found out about this concept from watching a video from Ali Abdal on YouTube, and then I just fell down the rabbit hole trying to figure out what this whole concept was about. So let me just show you mine right here. Now, imagine that this circle represents your life. And the goal of this concept is to jot down the major aspects of your life and then rate yourself to see how balanced your life is. Can you make another circle, or can you make a balanced circle of your life? But the more I show you and the more I fill this out, and the more you'll understand what this circle is about. So we'll split our wheel into 8 sections, and the first section is going to be health. Second is going to be spirit. Third is finances. Fourth is learning. Fifth, creativity. Sixth, romance. Seventh, friendship. And eighth, work. So now that we have our wheel of life sections, outer sections filled out, we're going to develop a system where we can grade how well we are doing in each topic. So we're going to use a 4-grade system from 1 to 4. So let me give you a little example. Everybody will make more money. But what do you rate this in your life? Do you think that the current path that you are on will put you to the millions that you want to make? Or are you not doing anything and just wishing about it? So this is where you would grade yourself. Now, if you're in a position where you have a great job and you see that in the next 10 years you will move up the corporate ladder and you will earn $1 million per month, and that is your goal, then you can put 4 out of 4 for here, because you're already doing the right thing. It just takes time. But then if you're just only working a job and you know that your job won't get you to the level that you want to reach, and you're lacking information but you haven't done any research or anything, then that is a major area that you need to look into. If you want to save more money and then you're putting your money under your mattress, then you definitely need to work on this section. You need to find a high saving account, like maybe the JMMB bonus saver account. Now, I've talked about the bonus saver account already, but I'll talk about it again. To me, saving accounts aren't very good in Jamaica. You get maybe 0.01% on your money. But this is where the JMMB bonus saver account is different. The bonus saver account pays interest quarterly, along with bonus interest paid twice per year. So if you're thinking about starting that emergency fund, this is something that covers the finance section. And if you just want to maybe save for a down payment for a house or maybe a car, then instead of having the money at your grandparents' house under your mattress or tucked away in a safe, it's best to have it in something that will generate interest. So for finances, I think that yes, I could do a lot better than what I am doing right now. I just need to put in proper systems in place, and I think I could add more instruments in my life that bring me revenue. For the health section with me, I will rate this a 3 out of 4, almost a full 100, because currently I am doing things that will make me healthier. I don't have the body that I want as yet, but I am putting things in place to actually become a more healthier Demetrius. So when you're doing the wheel of life, it doesn't really look at the end goal right now, but more so if you are doing things to get you into the right direction. So I will shade all of this area because I think I'm a 3 out of 4. Now we can just hurry up and fill out this, and let me explain more about the wheel of life. Alright, cool. So I'm finished fill out the wheel of life now. And as you can see, I excel in health and learning. So I don't need to do much in this area more than just continue to do what I am doing, being consistent, and I'll eventually reach to a 4. Now as it pertains to finances, romance, and work, I measure them at 2. And if my girlfriend said it's now at 2, she said, why is it at 2 and not 3 and 4? I have my reasons why. And once you do the wheel of life, you can pick out 3 topics or 3 areas. I won't focus on, you need to focus on everything, but just pick out 3 areas that are most important to you, 3 low ranking areas, and then you can move on to step 2, which is going to be setting goals. So these are our goals that we want to accomplish in 2024. We want to improve our spirit, our friendships, and our creativity. And this wheel can be optional, or these goals can be optional for you. You can replace them with any topic or any aspect of your life that you want to fill in. So for some, instead of spirit, it may be finances. This is why I love this, because it's a good way to reflect on yourself, to know what you need to work on in 2024. Because if you don't set clear goals, then how will you know what to tackle? Or if you don't know what to tackle, then how can you make actionable steps towards them? So now that we finished step 1, which is analyzing our life, step 2 is choosing the aspects that we want to look into in our lives. Then we're going to move on to step 3. So now that we have our goals, we have to move on to step 3. And this is where we become specific by using the SMART acronym, which is specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. So for this example, we're going to tackle the finances section of our life. So specific, we're starting with the first letter of SMART, specific. And this is increase monthly savings by 20%. Next up is measurable, and this is how are we going to measure this task that we are going to complete. We're going to track expenses and savings regularly to ensure our progress. Then it's achievable. We're going to ensure that my goal can be done with my income, and I will save in a bonus saver account. Because what is the use of trying to save money if you don't have little aid? Like any little cash coming in, any little extra can help you. Then is it realistic? Or how are we going to make this goal realistic? So I'm going to align my saving habit to create an emergency fund or pay off debt. You can choose either one. Which one applies to your life right now? Do you want to pay off your car loan? Do you want to pay off your house? Do you want to pay off student loan? Do you want to pay off furniture loan? Anything at all? Do you owe somebody some money? How are you going to get this done? And after you get that done, then the next goal is going to be your emergency fund. And lastly, time bound. Achieve the 20% increase in monthly savings within the next 6 months. We are going to make 2024 hours, and I think one of the best ways to do this is just to get our finances in check and set measurable time-bound goals. This is step number 3. Use the specific SMART technique. Now, a lot of people would just leave this right here. This is enough to complete your goals for 2024, but I like to take it one step further. I like to know that each day I am doing at least one thing that will put me closer to all the goals that I have set out for me. And one of the best things that I do that help me align with my goals each year is to do a to-do list, a daily or weekly to-do list. So the way that I do this is that each night before I go to bed, and I lay my head to rest. I don't know which song did I come to him. But anyways, each night before I go to bed, I always pop out my phone, take out the notes app. I set out a list now, to-do list for whatever date. And I set out normal things. So I have this thing at work that's called the BBSO, which is a safety analysis check sheet that we do. So I put the goal of doing 2 per day. So I have that on the list. Then I have this training course that we use, an online training course, to do at least one of those courses each time that I am on shift. Then I would set my workout goal, 45 minutes to 1 hour per day, every day. So if you can look at your goals and make a to-do list to get you one step further each day, so that you don't have to wait until 1 month and say, all right, time to cram everything. Make micro, small goals. Yeah, it's not like me redundant, but micro goals are better to accomplish than big, huge goals. When you see the big goals and you say, gosh, how am I going to tackle this? And then you just get overwhelmed and you throw it one side, you just get lost. But the great thing to do is make the goals small so that minute accomplishments can make you feel good and keep the momentum going for longer. Because motivation runs out, and motivation isn't the fuel, motivation just ignites. So motivation gets you started, but what keeps you going is the fuel, and the fuel is discipline and finding a system that can get you there. So doing a to-do list is the perfect system, your fuel to get these goals accomplished day by day and make 2024 more achievable. As always, thank you for sharing and subscribing to this channel. And if you haven't done so below, please subscribe to this channel and ring that notification bell so that you can be a part of the Future Millionaires Club. Until next time, work hard, make money, and happy investing.